Well, thousands of Monroe County residents are still without power after a storm ripped through the area, knocking down trees and power lines. WTIU leads our team coverage of residents left picking up the debris.
Adrian Kimmel was at home on the southwest side of town when the storm blew in with wind gusts topping 70 miles per hour.
I had looked at my stepdaughter and I said, kind of feels like we're in a tornado. And then the next thing you know, you just hear a crash, boom, clang. All our doors slam shut. And it was kind of like a horror movie. I don't even know how to explain it, but it busted one of our windows in our office. There was rain everywhere, glass everywhere.
A tree is on top of Kimmel's enclosed porch. While they wait for an insurance adjuster to assess the damage, Kimmel says they've been told to hold off on removing the massive trunk. The scene is similar across much of Bloomington. Crews have cleared trees and power lines blocking roads, but the debris has hampered recovery efforts.
Very large branches came down that completely blocked Fess Avenue for a while, and a neighbor and I came out and moved the larger limbs to the side so the cars could get through it.
Sanders says this week's storm is the worst he's seen in the city in the 51 years he's lived here. Duke Energy says more than 46,000 residents, about 70%, lost power in this storm. Duke brought 730 additional workers into the state to help with repairs.
Statewide, we had more than 95,000 customers affected by the storms that ripped through the state on Tuesday. And Bloomington and Terre Haute were ground zero in the terms of damage and power outages.
Similarly, the Utilities District of Western Indiana, which also serves part of Monroe County, is working to repair what it calls the worst damage it's seen in decades. For Indiana News Desk, I'm Ben Taboutier.
Now, Paintown State Recreation Area at Lake Monroe is still without power in the aftermath of the big storm. Access to Paintown is being restricted to those using the boat ramp, accessing a boat at the marina, boat rental, or picking up personal property. The beach and marina both remain closed, and the campground is closed until July 2nd. Tuesday's storm didn't spare the Pro-Gaza encampment on Indiana University's campus. The Dunn Meadow Liberated Zone, which has been active for more than 2 months, had several chairs and tents destroyed. Others, including the kitchen tent, were blown like sails across the meadow and into the creek. The protesters prepared by taking some equipment, such as solar panels, off-site before the storm.
We were pretty clear to our people that we do not want anyone on the ground. Like, if you're around camp, go to a porch, get inside, go to the IMU, protect yourself.
Now, Green, an IU student and encampment organizer, returned to campus Monday after successfully appealing his no trespass order.